Hi everyone. I hope this message finds you in good health and all of you are keeping well and safe. Well, in just 1 year, everyone's lives have just been impacted so drastically with this pandemic. Just last year, what started as a pandemic, this year has changed entirely lives, lifestyles, perceptions, standards, and states of every human, every family, every state, and every country in this world. Today, as I speak to all of you, I feel nothing but gratitude for all that's still there, if nothing for our own lives. Although I see no children going out to play and school, they are still safe at home yet. A lot of us feel that we are jailed at home, we are anxious and worried, but we are still resilient and alive, and some of us are really safe and healthy. In just last 1 year, my life has seen many changes, and some of them have been really life altering in a very beautiful way. I feel grateful for starting a new phase of my life with a partner whose family is just as loving to me as mine. I feel grateful for the safety and good health of my parents, my sister, my grandparents, and my extended family. Although I yearn to see them, they are safe, and I'm grateful for that. I feel grateful about my resilience that pushed me beyond my demotivated mood to pick up new skills and start something new. And I really feel grateful for the strength I possess to support my close ones when they are coping with grief and loss. But yes, there's always one, right? There are still thousands of people out there of all ages who are looking for reasons to be grateful for. Although they are alive, their losses are bigger than life at this point in time. On one hand, children are losing one or both parents, parents are not finding food to feed their families, employment is shelved again, and the gap is growing just wider and wider day by day. And on the other hand, parents who are at home are insecure and anxious. Children are devoid of resources that cater to their social, emotional, and cognitive growth. And thanking for their lives alone suddenly doesn't seem so motivating or exciting for them either. We are back in our homes, some with the luxury of working from home, some with tasty meals all day long. While staying with families and keeping safe is the biggest luxury of all the things as of now, for some people, it's still about getting access to food to just stay alive. My heart goes out for all those people around me, and I know yours too. So this year, this month, I am back to you, stretching my arms to seek your support, your help. This month, on the eve of my birthday on June 9, yet again, I choose to celebrate by being thankful. And yet again, I am here to ask you for my gift. And your gift will be your support in my plan of being grateful. Wondering how? You know the drill. I have carefully and very consciously handpicked, after a very long hunt, two initiatives that could use our collective support to do greater good. A lot of you have reached out to me in the last few months asking me where to contribute, how to contribute, what initiative to contribute to. And here I am giving that opportunity to all of you. Alone, I can't express enough gratitude and serve enough people, but together we can make wonders. The first initiative comes right from my heart. It has everything I love: connection to my hometown Dharwad, children being the beneficiaries and aiding their growth, and the people who are leading this initiative on ground, and one of my role models, Mr. Shankar Halgati. The plan is simple, and it started with one question for us. I will tell you about this person in a minute. Everyone's trying to help those in need for food, medicines, etc. With the second wave, the focus has been so much on getting hospital beds and enough medicines. But what we are overlooking majorly is a big population of those children who are missing the resources that aid to their social, emotional, and cognitive growth because they are at home, no access to internet or devices or schools. The privileged ones have no time from their online classes, right from academics to tuitions to music class to coding, everything at the tip of their finger, but the majority is still in their homes, while strong, consistent access to devices where all of this is just missing, forget about internet or any material, any learning material is just a luxury. So while we sip kashayas and take good food to boost immunity, they are fed with what they can get rid of their hunger. what we want our children to be ideally doing: reading, painting, playing, learning, writing, so on. Well, let's do something about it then. To introduce to you this first cause that I've handpicked to support is under the leadership of Sri Shankar Halgati. Halgati sir has been somebody who has seen me grow, and I have seen him do so many wonderful things for children and people in Dharwad. Sir is a very well-known, popular figure, not just to the public of Dharwad, but to so many families and children and teachers across the state and more. He has been publishing the only magazine catering to teachers, children and education called Gubbachi Gudu, and also runs a school that's a dream school called Gubbachi Gudu, and it's one school that I'm proud to be associated with because it's not just built with stones and cement, but with love, tears, sweat and dreams of his and his other team members who stand as a rock support to this man. If his words are worth listening to for hours, his deeds are worth learning from for our entire lives. So along with my friend Arpita, Shankar Halgati sir and his team, we have started the initiative of distributing kits to 500 children in the underprivileged communities of Dharwad. And what these kits will have: materials will cater to three different areas in focus. One is children's education, then is nutrition, and then is socio-emotional growth. The kit will compose of items like stationery to immunity boosting food items to games for children. We aim at reaching at least 500 children in the first round, and with an estimate of 200 rupees per kit, we are looking at raising around 1 lakh by the mid of June, and some good souls have also come forward to provide items at a reduced cost. All of you, thank you so much for that help. But this goal is far away without your help. So I am reaching out to you for this first cause to contribute to this cause of giving out to those children who are at homes to aid their growth sitting at homes. The second cause I have chosen is supporting to feed hundreds of people in the slum areas of Bangalore. This again stems from my heart because of the connect I have with the work that the person does who leads this initiative. Venkataraman Iyer sir, very popularly known as Venkat sir, a man that I have heard a lot about in the last few years, who I had the opportunity of meeting and seeing and speaking with during my work with Teach for India. And let me briefly introduce him to all of you. Swabhiman is an NGO that was founded by Venkat sir and his wife Vijaya ma'am in 2001 as a means to support a few single mothers. But their activities gradually expanded to include a range of services including education, healthcare, microfinance and food distribution. So sir has been working for the past 20 years to uplift the lives of poor residing in the slums of Rajendra Nagar, LR Nagar and Neel Sandra neighborhoods of Bangalore, which together constitute the largest slum of Bangalore. From health and education to employment, he supports almost every need of the slum dwellers. Swabhiman over the years have provided livelihood to several men through its microfinance initiatives, through its paper bag making initiatives and all the other initiatives that they do. And for the past 5 years or so, sir has also been collecting leftover food from the corporate companies after lunch and distributing it in these slums. However, we all know that COVID-19 hit India, hit everyone. The community fell into a severe crisis as most of the people in these slums are daily wage laborers, and the corporate companies have stopped working, and we know that. He is now reaching out to all our support to support these people in providing them 10,000 free meals every single day in the slums. So sir is now only able to give groceries to around 100 to 200 families every day, and the government is providing, of course, free rice to the poor, but these families hardly have any money to feed the young ones with vegetables or anything else. So what sir is doing is they've started making sambar for 500 people. And with this fundraiser, they are planning to feed around 2,500 families for the month of June and July in these areas of Bangalore. So that's what this fundraiser is all about. It's all about feeding these people and giving them the nutrition that each one deserves. So yeah, this is the second initiative, and again, join me in supporting Venkat sir and this humongous initiative of feeding these lives. So this June 9th, as I turn a year older and hopefully a little wiser, I ask you again to gift me. Gift me by being grateful. Gift me by contributing to these causes, and gift me by sharing what you have, just as what I choose to do. I will send you the details of both the initiatives and the medium of contribution. Whatever contributions will come to me directly, I will be dividing it into two portions for each of these initiatives, because that's how I will be doing for my funds also. So you could alternatively choose to send directly to these initiatives on the fundraising platforms, and the details of which I will be sharing with you. Um, or you could just send it directly to me, just like the last year that we did, and together we can contribute to these causes. Dear friend and family, last year, same time, I aimed at raising 28,000 for two similar initiatives to feed a few tens of families. But with your support, we raised a total of 66,000 rupees and feed a couple of hundreds with that money. If you could gift me so much love last year, I'm sure we can celebrate gratitude about all that we have today and help as many children and families as we can even this time. And I believe in you. I believe in our collective power. This is the most humane time I've seen until now. There is as much humanity as there is pain. There's as much abundance as there is lack. There's as much love as there is loss. So let's join hands to show that love, to share that abundance, and to become that human today. And what better gift you could give me and yourself than this? Thank you so much for listening.